Okay, are we ready? Here we go. So some time ago, my wife and us, we lived in Utah. In the city. And one day we were watching TV and we were just enjoying our time. And then my daughter ran up to me and she's like, Dad, I need help. Dad, can you help me? And I turned over and I said, hey, what's wrong? What's going on? And she's like, hey, outside, I noticed that in a tree there's a cat that is stuck up there. Is there any way you can help me? Is there any way you can help me? And so I looked over, I said, yes, sure. Just give me a quick second. And I looked over to my wife and I said, hey, do you mind walking the dog? Is there any chance you could walk the dog around the neighborhood? So me and my daughter, we went over. When we arrived at the tree, we noticed the cat was there. And the cat was almost just meowing out of fear. Meow, meow. And I told my daughter, hey, listen, that's fine. Hey, I'll go get her. I'll go get the cat for you. And my daughter's like, yes, please. Thank you so much. Please, thank you. And so I walked up to the base of the tree and I noticed it had a large trunk. I was trying to figure out how exactly am I going to get on, so I climbed it almost like a monkey, like a sloth, very broad, stretching my arms and legs. And I got to the top and I see the cat and it's looking at me, meow, meow. And so I grabbed it and I caressed it a little up into my chest, and I noticed the beautiful shade of orange and yellow stripes that it has. And it would just look at me again and meow, meow. And it would purr and lick its own paws. And when I felt ready and I had it, when I felt ready, I started to climb down the tree until I got to the bottom. And I called over to my daughter and I said, hey, come here, come look at the kitty. But at that precise moment, my wife was coming over with the dog. And the cat looked over and noticed the dog. And the dog looked over and noticed the cat. And the dog started barking. And the cat freaked out, got scared. Its ears got punched up. And the cat was like, meow. And the dog continued barking. And so the cat jumped up out of fear and clung to my face. Right on my cheek. Soon enough, blood was flowing down my face, and it was getting all over my shirt, and I was like, oh man, what do I do? And my wife was freaking out, what do I do? And I told her, hey, listen, just go, get the dog out of here, just go. And my daughter ran off crying, what do I do? And so I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna try to caress it, try to calm it down. And nothing was working. It was still clinging on, and there was more blood that was coming down me, all over my shirt. And so my wife finally left with the dog, and my daughter was like, how can I help? And at that moment, I got an idea, and I said, hey, if I place my head down on the concrete, if I just place it really down on the floor, and I just start caressing the cat, and that's what I did, and then the cat, eventually let go and it just burst out. And I looked over and I was just full of blood. But that's my story.